So I got an unfortunate story to tell you. Um, my uncle was an inspiration to me musically. He was a guitar player in Georgia and owned a music store as well. And I grew up watching him play, and he was a big inspiration for me, especially with classic rock. He was a big Beatles guy, Allman Brothers, Leonard Skinner, all that stuff. Huge inspiration. I remember just as a kid watching him play and just being mind blown by what he did. He passed away, I don't know how long ago. I want to say it was like 10 years ago or more. And, uh, you know, had all of these instruments and guitars. And I did not expect to get many of them, but being that I was very interested in music, I expected to get one or two or something like that. Sounds materialistic, but it would have been nice to play some of these guitars on stages, and they would actually get used by me. I would play them, and they would be on recordings and tours and whatever, right? So, never got, my aunt never reached out to me when it came to that, which was fine. She was a sweetheart of a woman. I loved her. I love her. She passed away not too long ago from cancer. She was just such a sweet human being. And so, kind of figured something would happen with those guitars eventually. Maybe she had to sell them for medical expenses, to pay medical bills. And that's totally understandable. I'm fortunate to not get at least one, but at the same time, it's like, if you got to pay your bills, you got to pay your bills, right? Well, she remarried before she died. And the current guy that is still alive has her Facebook information and uses it on a frequent basis and looks at my stories and everything. And I guess what happened is I reached out to him and I asked, do you know where any of these guitars are? Maybe you guys sold them. Totally cool. Would love to buy one or two of them. If you know where I can find them, I would be willing to pay money, because it'd be nice to have one of my uncle's old guitars, just to have. He was an inspiration in my life and whatnot. No reply, and he saw my message, because it does that little Facebook Messenger thing where it shows you that somebody saw it and read it. No reply. So I'm meeting with somebody who knows him not too long ago. I've never met the guy. And the person tells me, "Oh yeah, he said that he gave all the guitars to you," which of course is a bold-faced lie. I didn't get anything whatsoever. So now this guy's going around telling people that he gave me the guitars, like family members and stuff. Didn't get anything. Again, if these were sold to pay for medical expenses, it's too bad I can't at least have one for the sake of the memory of my uncle. But at the same time, don't go around telling people that you gave them to me when you didn't, and you obviously auctioned them off at a pawn shop or something. Andy was my uncle's name, had all kinds of valuable guitars. Wasn't even wanting one of the more valuable ones, just one to have. Probably this dude who looks at my Facebook all the time, he goes on my stories, probably auctioned them off for nothing. So this is a little rant. Since, dude, you know who I am and you're on my stories, just know I know you're lying, and it's too bad that you can't man up and just tell me, hey, I sold them, but here's the guy I sold them to. So then I could go try to buy them or something. I don't know. Coward.